Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Midlife Mojo Minutes. I am Jill Lebofsky, the Midlife Mojo Master, and every week I just share for a few minutes some thoughts or some education that I have, topics that are on the hearts and the minds of the 40-ish and older woman. And tonight's topic we're going to talk about is some essential oils, really my top picks for those moms who are saying goodbye to their kids. I call it the college drop-off blues recommendations. And so I just dropped off my oldest son it's not even been a few weeks, it's been about a week and a half at the University of Florida. He's my oldest. And it's been a kind of a crazy year. It's taken me the whole year to kind of slowly let go and adjust. And although I'm doing okay since I left, dropped him off, and he's called a couple of times, which has been nice, there definitely have had my moments. And I know I'm not alone. I'm seeing all over Facebook, my friends all over the country dropping their kids off at school. Some it's their first, some it's their last, and they've become true empty nesters. And so I know a lot of us moms out there, and this, last week and this week and probably the coming week as well, as kids continue to be dropped off at college, are just not, feeling 100% ourselves, maybe feeling a little bit down in the dumps. So today I'm going to share with you Jill's top 3 picks for the college drop-off blues. So my first one is gratitude oil. It's really hard to feel down in the dumps when you're feeling grateful. And so when I kind of find myself, missing him or going down the rabbit hole of, oh God, what's he doing? I hope he's okay. I then just start to feel grateful. And I start to think about all the things about him and his experiences that he's having that I'm so grateful for, and his roommate, who's such a great guy, who I'm grateful for. And I know he's being well fed, and he's that I'm grateful for. And just the other day, he told me he was walking around campus after his class, just thinking how much he loved it there. So I'm definitely grateful for that. So gratitude, is always the best way to kind of turn around a grumpy mood or kind of, a little self-pity or just, feeling sad. If you start to feel some gratitude for your life and for the things that are around you, it's a great way to turn things around. So in this gratitude oil, it's got a lot of great oils in it. It's got I'm reading my list here: frankincense, myrrh, geranium, bergamot, coriander, balsam fir, and galbanum. I think I pronounced those all correctly. And at least 3 or 4 of those are oils that are also found in their biblical oils. You find them in the Bible. So those are oils that it kind of makes sense, right? Some spiritual oils so we can tap into our gratitude. The next oil that I love, and I've loved this oil for a long time, is joy, right? What does joy do? It makes us happy. And I like to take a little drop and put it on and put it over my heart, or if I'm wearing a diffuser necklace, keeping it close by. But joy to me, it's just a really beautiful floral smell. It's got ylang ylang, bergamot, geranium, coriander, lemon, jasmine, Roman chamomile, rose, mandarin, and palmarosa oil in it. So it's a real floral oil. For myself, it's a very uplifting oil. It just smells so yummy. And it just helps me, again, when I'm feeling a little down, boosts my little, morale a little bit. And then the third oil that I use, and this has become one of my new favorites of late, is Sacred Mountain. Sacred Mountain for me just kind of has spruce in it, and I love also the northern black light spruce, but I love the spruce type smells. They're very grounding for me, and I love that name, Sacred Mountain. It just feels like the name itself is just a very grounding oil, and I just love to put a drop in my hand and just take a couple of inhales. And I don't know, with all the kind of craziness that's going on in my life and, and the stress that I maybe have been feeling consciously or unconsciously just kind of starts to settle. So those are my top 3 picks for the college drop-off blues for all us moms out there going through a little emotional turmoil as we say goodbye to our babies and set them off on their own exciting and new adventures. We've got the Sacred Mountain, the gratitude, and the joy. But basically, what we do have more than any of that is we have the knowledge that we have done a fantastic job with these kids. Hopefully, we've raised confident kids who are going out there and they're going to pave their own way, do amazing things for this world. And we had a part in that. And so that's kind of ultimately what I try to do when I'm, when I'm starting, like I said, going down the rabbit hole of, oh, I miss my boy. So, anyways, thank you very much for joining me for another Midlife Mojo Minutes, and tune in next week.